I wonder if I will ever be less awkward when filming these, because I get in front of my camera and I'm just like, Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal. If you are new here, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about things I wish I would have known before I started Invisalign. So I have watched a bunch of videos of people talking about things that they wish that they would have known, but I feel like they're kind of all the same videos. They all talk about the same things. So I wanted to do a video about things that I personally went through that I have not seen other people talk about in other videos. If you guys want to see what I wish I would have known about Invisalign, then just keep watching. Number one, I wish I would have known how often I would be going to the orthodontist. So I go to the orthodontist every 3 weeks to 1 month, depending on if I have any issues or not. So typically I go every 3 to 4 weeks just to pick up new trays, but if something goes wrong or something breaks off, then I have to go in before then. So be prepared to go to the orthodontist a lot. Number two is going to be how often attachments break off. So I have had problems with my attachments where they break off, just like my little buttons will break off when I'm like eating and stuff. So if they break off, I have to go to the orthodontist. Now sometimes though, I will be super lazy about it, and if they break off and like I know I'm going to the orthodontist next week, I'm not gonna go in. I'm just gonna leave the attachments off, and when I go in, they'll put them back on. The third one though is a little bit different. So when my brackets, the thing that my elastics hook onto, those break off, that's a little bit of a bigger deal because I need those on my teeth in order for the elastic to connect to my lower jaw. That's really kind of annoying because I've had it break off 4 times. Just like eating popcorn, eating hard foods, it'll just pop off and I'll swallow it. So I have to go to the dentist to obviously get it put back on. But sometimes it'll break off Friday night and I can't go to the dentist till next week. So when I don't have one side to hook it, I just can't wear my elastics, and then that sucks because if I go 3-4 days without wearing my elastics and then I put them back on, my jaw will start to hurt all over again. So that sucks. My elastics have, not my elastics, the hooks have not broken off though since February. So fingers crossed that they stay on for the rest of the time. No one talks about getting blisters in their mouth, and this might only be for people that have to wear elastics, which I think it is. But I get, well, at the beginning, the first like 3 months, I would get a ton of blisters in my mouth. What happened was I was looking in the mirror the one day and I had blood all in my trays, and I was like, oh my god, my teeth are falling out. Come to find out, this hook right here, you can't really see, there's a hook that it attaches to, was cutting all up here and here on both sides. So it's really painful and it's just like not a good time. So if that does happen to you, just ask your dentist for some wax, or you can go to like a drugstore or something and just get it, and you would just ball up some wax, and I would literally just stick it right here. But then you would look so like weird because it looks like you have like gunk in your teeth because there's this like clear giant ball of like wax just like sitting on your tooth. But it does take away the pain and it's so worth it. In about 2 months, your inside of your lips will get used to it. I no longer have to use the wax, so that's a plus. I wish more people would talk about how dry your mouth gets. My mouth will get extremely dry. Well, it is extremely dry all the time. I always have to have water next to me, even throughout the night. I wake up multiple times throughout the night to drink water because my mouth gets so dry. I haven't had any experiences of like bad breath or anything. Like that's because I take really good care of my teeth, but also I don't really get that close to people. I mean, besides my boyfriend, but he's never complained about like a smelly breath or anything like that. Also, people don't talk about how much money you end up spending on toothpaste, floss, mouthwash, things like that. I have spent so much money on that crap since I've gotten Invisalign because I feel like I'm just flying through it. I mean, you figure you have to brush your teeth morning and night, obviously, but then every time you eat or drink something that's not water, you have to brush and floss. So I go through so many tubes of toothpaste and mouthwash, and even the floss. I bought a 350 pack of floss, I want to say like 2 months ago, and I'm almost out. So you figure there's 365 days in a year. So yeah, that adds up. And also, I know people can be like, well, you can just get toothpaste for like $1. I'm very specific about the toothpaste and mouthwash that I used. I'm not going to spend $1 on my toothpaste and mouthwash. I'm going to stick with what I like, and I'd rather just pay the extra money to use the products that I like. So the last thing, this is more so for like the girls that like to get their nails done. I like to have long acrylic nails, but since I have to wear elastics, I cannot get my elastics to hook on the hook thing in my mouth because my acrylic nails were so long, so I cannot get my nails done due to that, which that sucks. It's easier to not have my nails done and just hook it on without them because I was spending like so much time trying to get it on with the acrylic nails. It just like wasn't worth it. So I cannot wait for all of this to be over so your girl can get her nails done. I think I covered everything. That is it for today's videos. If you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave your comments. If you're watching this video, I'm sure that's because you're about to get Invisalign or you have Invisalign, but I hope that some of these things that I mentioned are able to help you out. So for example, with the trays and the hook thingy that was like giving me the scabs, maybe you can get some wax before you get them. That way, if that ends up happening to you, you can just, you're already prepared. Hello. That's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and please hit that subscribe button. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye. And then at the end of the video, I did a wave. I did a freaking wave. Why do I keep waving like I'm waving at somebody? I am so embarrassing.